amazing performance. I mean, there's one of the most powerful scenes that I've seen in a very long time is seeing Bobby Seale bound and gagged, in a courtroom. It literally had me in tears. But you played so many iconic roles in fantasy and sci-fi as of late. In this film, you portray another icon. Tell me why your role of Bobby Seale may be just as important as all those other characters that you played.
Oh, of course, most definitely. I think Bobby Seale is one of the most important characters because of that reason. He was someone who is a still living, breathing person, in our life, who has children and who lived a life that has implications. He made real sacrifices for us and inspired us because of his real actions and put his actual life on the line. I can go on and on and on. So the supernatural heroes and gods and inspirational figures are very, very important, but I don't think any of them to this date can hold a candle to the importance that I felt when putting on stepping into the shoes of Bobby Seale.
Now I know that you have a even more personal connection to this because you're from Oakland, if I've researched correctly, and so is Bobby. And sometimes it's harder to research people when the narrative is being told by those in power. How did you go about researching a revolutionary like Bobby?
I listened to his own words. I read his autobiography, one of his autobiographies. I listened to his words that he spoke when he was in prison. I watched his interviews. I watched his speeches. There was one particular interview that he gave from prison during the time when he was incarcerated for this trial, I believe. And I just learned so much about his character, about his strength, about his wit, about his insistence to not be broken or to not show that he was broken by the system. I learned a lot about the cruelty of the system and about his willingness to overcome. So he was a survivor, and who was always fighting for his humanity to be seen as a human and as a person. And that's what I keyed in for my performance in this film.
Obviously, with political and social activism comes a lot of sacrifice. Can you talk to me about why it's necessary to have to sacrifice those certain things, even for just causes?
Yeah, because because you can't do it from a place of comfort. You can only change so much with from a place of comfort. So and discomfort is disruption. But it takes courage because there are consequences that comes with disruption. And that's it. But these figures knew that. These figures knew that what we were given as to be understood as order was actually chaos and was actually disorder. So for them, it wasn't disturbing the peace, it was disturbing the chaos in order to create peace. And so we know, and they knew as revolutionaries, that what the world saw as order was actually chaos and disorder, and that in order to change that, then you have to create good trouble, so to speak. You have to get into
I want to thank you for taking the role, because I hope it shines a light on Bobby Seale and the Chicago 7. It's an amazing film. And it's amazing performances all around. So thank you so much for your time. Amazing job. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Take care.